It's winter! Oh, gosh, that was a beautiful nap. Anyway, what is up, guys? It is Mystic here, and in today's video, we are going to be showing you what every gadget and block does on the brand new winter tech web. So, yeah, let's get into it. Okay, guys, here we are at the brand new winter tech web. Yeah, so let's get straight into it. I don't own all of them yet, but yeah, I can still tell you what it does, and yeah. Okay, starting with the first one, it is the elf gnome. Right now I can't place it down because I am in a private world, which is not in creative. And then second, we have a grain ornament, which you can place with these, like place them in their hands, which is pretty cool. You can make some pretty cool stuff with it. In my general opinion, I think this is a really cool elf, well, gnome, because obviously it's Christmas, it's an elf. Yeah, and then we move on to the Santa gnome, which is actually pretty cool because it's Santa, and Santa is cool. So, yeah, okay, moving on. Now we have coal, which I can grab, so you can eat it, and then it'll give you chuck it. It'll give you a random effect. So I don't actually know what I got. I think it just deducted some. I don't know. But yeah. So if you let me see, already eat it, then we'll chuck it. I don't know what it gave me. It should give me some. Yeah, I don't know. And then you got a bell. So moving on to the next one, it is the bell block. So you can hook it up to wires, or you can just place it down and you can tap it, and it will make a noise. And every color changes the noise of it. So I think black is, I think it's low pitch or it's high pitch. I can't remember. And then red, middle pitch, and all that stuff. So you guys can just mess around with it, and yeah. So moving on, we have the holiday 24 piece, which I can put on. So it's an elf costume, also with this, and you can also put on the elf ears, and this. So let's go have a look at this. It also comes with a beanie, but like I said, I haven't gotten everything. So yeah. So this is what it looks like. I don't know if I take this off. This is what it'll look like, just with a beanie, if you get it. So yeah. Let's get into the next one. Okay, for the next gadget or block, we have the zigzag ornament, which, like I said, you can place with the elf or the Santa gnome. And yeah, so you can make some pretty cool scenes with it. Like I made like a concert with like the elf singing, and then I had like all the backup dancers. So yeah, you can make some pretty cool scenes and pretty cool builds with it, I think, in my personal opinion. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. So here we have a gadget, which I can actually pull it out, and you just press the tick, and then you can start typing. Press OK, and then when you open the letter, it'll say what you got and who's it from and all that. So yeah, it's a pretty cool way, like, to give your friends a message if your mic's not working, or like, who knows, like you could be hiding together and you don't want to talk. In case the seeker catches you, you can hand each other a note. And then yeah, so let's head on to the next one. For this next one, it is the ho 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 block, and I think it's pretty cool. It's got a chimney. Well, it is a chimney, and it's got a wire connection down the bottom. And it's got Santa going through the hole. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know, I haven't tested it yet, but I'm pretty sure if you like hook up some wires down there, the Santa will come out, I'm pretty sure, or it'll make like a noise. I don't actually know for myself because I haven't tested it yet, but yes. Moving on to the next one. For this next one, we have a wind-up bomb, which I will get some stuffing for. I'll be back. Okay, so here is the wind-up bomb, and what you want to do, you just hold it and you place it down. It'll go, and you step back, and it'll blow up when it stops. Okay, there we go. I think it's when it finds something that it can actually blow up, it'll blow up. And yeah, so moving on to the next one. Here we have the reindeer block. It's kind of like a gnome, sort of, not really. Actually, it's not really a gnome, but it can be sort of a gnome in people's opinions. If you guys haven't seen, there should be ones right in the starting area. So yeah, moving on to the next one. For this one, we have the snowman gnome. This one's actually really cool. It's got a nice little beanie. It's obviously a snowman, and it's a gnome, so you can put it in your builds, which I have in my studio, which is actually what I personally like. And yeah, so moving on to the next one. For this one, we have the winter, I think it's a 24, yeah, the holiday 24 3-piece, piece 3 I mean, and you put it on, which is what I have. It's like a little overalls thing, sort of. So yeah, moving on to the next one. For this next one, we have the striped ornament, which is pretty much like every other ornament. You can place it with the gnomes, and yeah. For this one, I have to buy it to grab it, I'm sorry, but it is the present pillow, which is pretty cool, which you can actually see over here. So this is a little bit of a demonstration. You can grab it, place it down. So this is pretty cool. This could be like a really cool like decoration to all of your builds, like Christmas builds, and so yeah. Let's move on to the next one. For this next one, we have the holiday wreath, which is pretty cool. You can put it on flat walls, doors. I think you can put it on the floor. So yeah, it makes a really cool addition to your builds, houses, and stuff that you really want to use it for. So yeah, for this one, I think this is my most favorite one out of this whole entire tech web. It is called the throwing snowflakes. And what you do, you grab it, which I don't have it yet, but you pretty much grab it and you could chuck it, and it'll stick to a wall, and then you can just like climb up them. So it's pretty cool. And yeah, moving on to the next one. For this next one, it is the holiday string lights. Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. You just hook them up, and then they'll turn on the string lights. Also, you can also have a look at them over at the ice skating rink at the back of Blue House. So yeah, moving on. For this next one, we have the snow machine. If you plug this into some wires and plug it in, I think it's got some on the side of Blue House. I think it's got one on the side of Blue House. If you plug it in and you press a button, it will shoot snow out of the air, and it actually looks pretty cool. So you can add that to your builds. If you just want to have a look at it, I think it's in Blue House. I think you just go right over to the other side, and it should just be there. So yeah, moving on to the next piece. For this one, we have the holiday 24 piece 4, which is the beanie, which I really want to get. So I think this is like actually really cool in my opinion. It's got like a little Santa loop. It's got the zigzag design on it. It's got some bells, and yeah, I think it's a pretty cool beanie for a free one. So yeah. Let's go into the next one. For this next one, we have a coal furnace. You can also plug this one into some wires and stuff. And I think when you press the button, I think it lights up, or it does something. I'm pretty sure it does light up. So yeah, that can also add to like a really cool thing in your builds. Also like a kitchen or like a outdoor like barbecue or something. I don't know. And yeah, moving on to the next one. This next one, this is the second last one. So these are some elf ears, which I am currently wearing actually on my outfit. If you guys didn't see in the intro, you will see them. So yeah, on to the next and the final last one, which is really cool. Let's go into it. Okay, for this last one, it is an RC car. It is a train, so it's free, so you don't actually have to buy one, but the only thing you do need to buy is the controllers, which I actually just bought the cheapest ones, because why would you want to spend all this money on the really expensive ones? when you could just get a free car and get some like really cheap, which is 200 buck coins for a controller, which I think is a really good price, to be honest, for some controllers, which are pretty cheap. So yeah, get a free RC car. It jumps. Oh, it jumps. It beeps. And yeah. Okay, guys, that is all of the gadgets and blocks for the brand new Winter Tech Web. And yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like and a subscribe. If you guys are feeling generous, like come on guys, and yeah, go check them out for yourself. I think these are actually really cool, in my opinion, like all the blocks and the costume. And yeah, so goodbye guys, and see you in the next video. Bye.